Just what every kid wants to dress up as. OMG nail polish. For the handbook for the recently deceased. Okay guys, let the spooky Halloween merchandise hunt begin. So we have a couple new missions today. Party City, they should be fully stocked, hopefully. Lowe's has dropped all their new animatronics. All the Halloween decorations are now at Lowe's, but let's pop into Party City first. Okay, so most of the stores we're gonna be going to, they're gonna be located near the Loop in Orlando, Florida. Let's see what they got. Motion activated, $193. They have kind of a knockoff Temu Frankenstein's monster. But then over here, for $207, we have this guy. Oh, he's talking now. He's hungry. Yes? Yes, you are? Okay. This guy doesn't work, but $207. Oh, he does work. Oh, God. Okay, he jumps. We're just gonna be showing off the stuff that I haven't shown yet in the Halloween videos. So $80, they have an inflatable skull. $230, they have this pumpkin. Then they have this poor little 12-foot tall pumpkin who got dropped on his head, I think. All the different party balloons. We have one of a ghost and a pumpkin they're hanging out. We have a metallic ghost, some eyeballs, a bloody balloon that says help. Here's a 12-inch holographic ghost. There's some little lights in there. He lights up. And they also have one of a jack-o'-lantern. You got a little rave happening in there. There's one of those skulls that you can hang up, and then it has like the little flame that'll flicker with the air. Roddy Scotty, it's like a rotten corpse of a skeleton. And then we have another one of those giant pumpkins that lights up, and then a bat. Spooky season, a neon light that lights up, and this is a dripping skull that lights up. Get your body parts here. What do you need? You need some eyeballs. They got that. You need some, okay, I'm glad this was a finger. Thought that was something else for a second. And then we got a hand, the chop shop, hand on a chain. We have this eyeball and fingers inside of popcorn. Oh, look at this. It's like a candy apple, but it's like a skull. I think it's gnarly. Then we have this head that's being hung upside down by a hook. And we've seen these zombies for a couple years. We got this guy. We have one with their head with some maggots in it. And then we have a head on a stick. Standard skellies. You got the pumpkin version, and you have the golden version. I know, $50. Your jaw just dropped. The little pale girl from Terrifier 2. Oh, look at that spider. This almost looks like some sort of Muppet. You need some green skulls. You need some kind of rubber spiders. You need a smaller little spider with web. They got those. Different little critters this year. We have some worms. Then they have some centipedes. And then some mini snakes. And here's like a little toad. Here's a massive centipede, but it's got movement to it. Some little mice. Just have a little white one right there. And down here, we have all sorts of tarantulas and snakes and massive cockroaches. Here's some sort of snake. I don't think any of them work though. The wall of little skeletons. Here's a snail, and its shell is a skull. They have little moth skeletons. Here's a little baby skeleton waving to you. You got, I thought it was a two-headed turtle there for a second, but it's just a one-headed turtle. Then they even have a little duck turned into a skeleton. And then we have this zombie guy. The zombie guy, he's over it. He's over the apocalypse. He's just ready to be done. They have a sign that says, sorry, we're dead. Rocky Horror Picture Show as a t-shirt. They have a bunch of different backdrops. They have one of Jason, one of Pennywise, and they have an Elm Street sign. And then we have scene settings. You have Michael Myers with some blood. If you want to put Michael in the backseat of your car, they have a sticker for that. Or if you have a fence, you can put Michael Myers and he just creeps over your fence. All the different Halloween knives, Halloween ends, Rob Zombie's Halloween. Here's all the different weapons you can get. This little pointy head skull on a stick. Freddy, what did they do to you, man? It's like he got stung by a bee or something. But they have oh gosh, they got plenty of Freddy Krueger gloves everywhere. Freddy's hat, come over the Friday the 13th section. You got Jason, Miss Jason Voorhees. I don't remember this version of Pennywise. They got an adult Georgie costume. You can dress up as Annabelle. You can dress up as Sam from Trick or Treat. We have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre little mallet hammer. Child Leatherface apron. They have a sign here that just says dead end. And if you need some tumblers, they have a pumpkin one and then a bedazzled skull one. If you want to be a kid dressed up as an old person, they have an inflatable walker. And then we have Old Geezer, just what every kid wants to dress up as. OMG nail polish. Silver rhinestone half mask. Here's some cool steampunk stuff. They have the steampunk hat, the light on the top, a phantom gold half mask right there. They have a Dorothy costume, and then the Cowardly Lion. You know, dress up as Woody. Mrs. and Mr. Potato Head kit. Dress up as a Scrabble board game. Okay, you have all your fantasy cosplay over here. You want to dress up as a police officer, you want to be an inmate, or you know, in the military, you want to be a soldier, you can buy these costumes here. Grease wig looks bad in the promotional art. How bad does it look when you take it out of the bag? Pirate hat with braids, so you can kind of be dressed up as Jack Sparrow a little bit. They also have shoulder parrots now for you. You dress up as a beekeeper. They're selling a dad kit, a smart cookie. Okay. You can dress up as spray cheese. That'll really help you out at a costume party. They have the Top Gun leather jacket, which is pretty cool. Sloth from the Goonies. Graveyard scene kit for Nightmare Before Christmas. They also have this little decorative sign. And this little Oogie Boogie just kind of looks like he wants to give someone a hug. I don't think anybody's going to give him a hug though. And then we have some Jack Skellington balloons, some different cutouts that you can put on your wall. Nightmare Before Christmas paper plate. They got napkins with Oogie Boogie. Now if you do have a Halloween party, they have a best costume award trophy. If you have a little Halloween party and you have like goodie bags that you want to make, they have little treat buckets. You know, you get the classic witch fingers, and they have slime that you can put in a goodie bag. Or squishy balls, squishy eyeballs, syringe pens. Then they have little like rubber bats, and these like little zombie finger puppets, and little skeletons, and then little rats, and then bugs. They have pastel critters, and we have a pastel Michael Myers sign that you can hang up. I like the old vintage cutouts. And over here it says Happy Halloween. When you walk through the door, there's a little bat. We have some Happy Halloween gel clings, and then some yard decorations, spider, happy haunting, and a skull. A plastic mold of a brain, so if you want to make a Jello brain, you can do that. A little pumpkin carriage coaster, and then here's a cutting board with a skull on it, and then you can do some window backdrops of some skeletons having a party. They have a massive weeping angel gravestone that you can put in your front yard. Oh, here's the portraits that change, become zombified. They also have a gentleman down here, and there's this poor girl crying in a coffin. She's like bleeding from her eyes. Oh, look at this like swamp thing. It almost looks like, you know, Jeepers Creepers or something, but it's like a swamp zombie skull with some vines on it. Skull, moth, eyeball thing, and then some moss is growing on these deer skulls. Here's some more decorative signs where the eyeball follows you wherever you go, and then we have a moth here. It's like a zombie guy, and then a skull appears over him. They got a pop-up coffin, some skeleton arm steaks, and then look at this little ghosty guy down here. I think he turns on. This is a flaming pumpkin. Looks like he's on fire. Then we have some piñatas for Nightmare Before Christmas. This little ghost who looks like, you know, he could use a good shave. A little jack-o'-lantern. It almost looks like he's already gotten beat up. We have a galactic skeleton. I guess skeletons are taking over the galaxy now. We have a bunch of more different gravestones. This one, our beloved daughter, Judith Myers. You have Michael behind it. Then down here we have this creepy ghoulish guy on the front of the gravestone. This one has a bat on it, and it says Eternal Slumber. Gone at last. Here lies Roman freely. This one says Pure Evil, and the eyes are all red. Then they have the skeleton crawling out of the ground. I feel like we're gonna see so many of these in everybody's front yard this year, because I feel like they're selling it at every single store. Okay, Party City, decent stuff. So before we go to Lowe's, let's stop at PetSmart. They have a little poop bag holder with some pumpkins on it. Some little puppy dogs here. How you doing there? You doing good? All the little puppies. They all want to be adopted right now. Here's some larger dog or cat costumes of a jack-o'-lantern. Then you got a little monster, or the classic, the hot dog. We've entered the Netflix area. It's all Stranger Things, Wednesday, or Squid Games. You have a dice kicker, a Wednesday cat collar, a Wednesday laser pointer, Squid Game cat toys. They even have the piggy bank toy, or the masked soldier and coffin as a toy for your cat. They have a cat toy pack of the Stranger Things squad, where you have Max and Vecna as a little toy. Or you put catnip inside of that. There's some more cat toys of the Wednesday Addams characters, and then they also have the Squid Games robot. They have the upside down cat tunnel. This thing is pretty cool, and there's like a little Demogorgon toy at the end of it. Or you can dress your dog up as a Demogorgon. It comes with Steve's little bat. You can put a little witch hat on your animal, or we have some more cat toys with a little jack-o'-lantern and cat. We have a dog toy right here for the handbook for the recently deceased, and then we have a little dog toy of Beetlejuice. It's crazy we're seeing all these Beetlejuice dog toys this year. They even have a sandworm dog toy. And it's got little squeaker balls inside the sandworm. Then they have some Beetlejuice little shirts, and then a larger shirt for your dog. You can also dress your dog up as Beetlejuice. On Wednesday, we wear black. It's another little dog shirt. Or they have Wednesday's dress, so you could dress up your animal with. Or here's a dog toy of Thing. It's a hand. There's some more pet toys right here for Wednesday. This is a TV for Stranger Things. That's for your cat, and there's catnip right there. So they have a whole Stranger Things collection. When you're buying a toy for your dog, I feel like they should look happy. These things just look terrified because there's a surprise inside. So your dogs are going to tear apart this poor little alien for the surprise, its little baby. And inside the pumpkin is a little candy corn. Poor little werewolf guy. There's a bone inside, where there's an eyeball inside this little monster. Or inside the candy corn is a little pumpkin. This guy looks like a little Yeti. He's like a little ghost. You have 11 as a chew toy. We have this rope with a rubber eyeball or a skull. Then we have all the Scooby-Doo toys. Shaggy and Scooby right there. Scooby snacks. Or you have one of the ghosts as a toy. All these toys have now surprises inside when your dog eats them. Here's Shaggy. You do see his rib cage. So if your dog is a fan of Scooby-Doo, they got plenty of toys now here. Don't worry, if you have a lizard or a fish, they have decorations for them too. A little water tray right there with a skull. Or a graveyard with a Venus flytrap. Or your fish can swim through a coffin, or they can swim through a skull. I've never seen somebody dress up a guinea pig in a costume, but I guess this is a thing now. Yeah, it's a whole guinea pig costume collection. You put a UFO on the back of your guinea pig, or dress your guinea pig up as a pumpkin. Or your guinea pig could be a skunk. Let me know if any of you guys dress up your guinea pigs in a costume. Then they have all these little dog toys. I just feel bad again seeing these things being torn to shreds because they're all just happy little animals. You have Vecna and a Demogorgon. They have a toy of Dustin and Eddie at the trailer. Okay, it is time. We've made it to Lowe's. All right, here we go. We got the doormats. We got a Mickey dressed up as a mummy holding a little jack-o'-lantern. Happy Halloween. We have Snoopy and the whole gang sitting on some pumpkins. All right, what's this one? And we have Mickey and Minnie. They're dressed up. Then we're gonna have a Harry Potter one. Welcome witches and wizards. And then this looks like a Nightmare Before Christmas one. Yeah, we have Jack and Sally and Zero's gravestone right there. All these doormats gonna be between like $18 and $20. We're heading in. There's the good stuff. They're selling candies. Oh, I always love these weird little animatronic guys. All right, they're like $25 a piece. Let's see what they all do. All right, little Mike. Was not expecting Simba to do that. I don't know what's going on. He's definitely on a sugar high. Got a little pumpkin Scooby-Doo. Got a little Minion. Here's a little Minnie Mouse. Peppa Pig. We have Darth Vader. I find your lack of treats disturbing. See what he does. We got a little Stitch. He's got a little pumpkin. Then we got a little Jack Skellington. Oh, he just dances to the theme song. Then the last one is going to be Mickey Mouse. They also have some skeleton yoga succulents, if you're into that. Then they also have little pumpkins. This one's a little cat, but then these are some pumpkins that light up. And they have hanging banners and garden flags. So you have one of Stitch, Nightmare Before Christmas, Haunted Mansion, Snoopy. And then here's gonna be the garden flags. You'll have one of Stitch, again, Nightmare Before Christmas, Haunted Mansion, Mickey and Minnie, and then Snoopy. So those would be right here, but they're all kind of, you know, packed up, so you really can't see what they look like. And then we have another doormat. I'm just here for the booze. Some wonderful painted skulls. Down here, this is gonna be like a candle holder, I think. I think you put a candle in there, or use LED tea light candle only. Then over here we have a cat and a dog. And then here's a candlestick holder. So you put a giant candle in there. Or if you don't want candles, these will light up if you have batteries. Here they have a monster lighthouse. There's all sorts of different skeletons around the lighthouse. So they're trying to go in for those like little decorative sculptures. Then down here, we're gonna have a graveyard that lights up. That's cool. And then they're also gonna have a witch apothecary, skeletons and black cats. There's another one over here. It's gonna be a spooky farm. There's gonna be a farmhouse, and there's some skeletons who are farmers. And then down here, we're gonna have a 10-inch witch's house. They live inside of a boot. Look at this, like octopus or squid that comes out of the ground. Tentacles are illuminated, and then also the eyes are illuminated. They got some really cool animatronics this year. I will say, again, this stuff just dropped at all the Lowe's across the country. Pick them up this week because scalpers come in, and it's like one per person, but people bring in whole families, and they will clear out the shelves, and there's nothing left. And you're paying like double, triple the price trying to purchase it on eBay or Amazon or something like that. So come to Lowe's ASAP. Everything just dropped.
Sailed into the dark seas, never to return.
Look how tall he is. Like, I'm 6 feet tall. I'm like at his waist. Holy crap. He is 12 feet tall. He's also got the skeleton that lights up. 12 feet tall. Here's the captain. Let's see what he does. The wheel turns. That's cool.
Abandoned ship. It's sink or swim in the river of death. Struggling cries for help, the gasping for a final breath, the icy black grip of the angry sea's death. Oh, how I miss the lovely adventures on the seas.
Here's a rock band. Don't Fear the Reapers. You got the drummer.
You can even connect 2 or more of these oversized rockers, and they'll play together as a band. Set them on your porch, put them on your favorite Halloween playlist, and let them rock out for the entire neighborhood or trick-or-treaters all Halloween night.
Dark creatures wander in the pale moonlight, searching for new prey to join them in the night. Run for your life, and don't look back.
This is a really cool gravestone. The dead will rise. And then the little candles illuminate right there. But we got some more creepy animatronics. They have so many skeletons, and I would say pick this stuff up now because it does sell out. You get closer to Halloween, there's nothing left. Everything lights up. I remember last year I had to go to Home Depot and pick up like 50 skeletons that Markoff's ordered. Then we have some blow molds. We have one of a dog, and then one of a little minion down here dressed as a witch. Then we have kind of the more family-friendly decorations. The Great Pumpkin is coming. You have Snoopy there. We have a little dog, a jack-o'-lantern, some ghosts, and some LED ghosts and pumpkins. And we got all the inflatables over here. They're gonna have a Squid Games one, a Chucky one. We have a Bluey inflatable. Dave is a little skeleton minion. Then we also have Scooby-Doo dressed up as a dragon. They have Stitch dressed up as a skeleton, a little Mickey, and then Minnie Ghost. This little ghost says eek. Then we have a turkey. We don't care about Thanksgiving. We have a little Firehouse Dalmatian. You have a candy monster. They have an 8-foot spooky ghost. And we have a 5-foot grinning jack-o'-lantern. If you come down here, they have a Halloween 2 Michael Myers, a 9-foot tall animated dragon, a 7-foot pirate ship, and then over here we have a 9.5 feet tall haunted tree. And look at this massive Mickey Mouse pumpkin. Then we also have Mickey with a little candy corn hat, and then we have Snoopy. I like this one. Snoopy's just relaxing, and then a 9-foot tall Batman. There's a Hello Kitty dressed up as a skeleton. Let's see what this guy does. So it just kind of like opens and closes. And here's another jack-o'-lantern. I think it's like a bigger version of that, yeah. They have another illuminated jack-o'-lantern here. And then over here we have another one that lights up. They have these little like, what do these things do? Oh, they walk. Oh, they're like little baby pumpkin guys. Look at these. How you doing there, buddy? Yeah? Are you having a good Halloween? This is a mummy pumpkin stand, so you can put your pumpkin on top of the mummy or a candy bowl or something like that. They also have a skeleton version. Then over here we have some more jack-o'-lanterns that light up. This one lights up red. And this is another one of those little guys that moves. Let's see how he looks on the ground.
Strange things come out on Halloween. Like me. Ooh, yes. The master will love you. Right this way.
Here's some dolls that are swinging. I guess they're not hooked up yet, but I think they just like swing. They have a jack-o'-lantern spider. Over here we have another pumpkin guy. Here we got some spiders. Enter if you dare. Illuminated pathway lights. They also have an inflatable Madame Leota tombstone, and then also a Haunted Mansion gargoyle. They have some different projection effects. You're gonna have Gus right there. Here's the whole squad. Then they have one that says Beware Hitchhiking Ghost. You can project. These are like little bags that illuminate with a hitchhiking ghost right there. What is going on with this animatronic with her head?
There's nothing to fear. Nothing at all. Come closer. Let me take a look.
It's like a snow globe. The hitchhiking ghost right there. And we have another gravestone over here that lights up and then plays the theme song. They got Haunted Mansion animatronics this year. He just sings Grim Grinning Ghost. I don't know what this little guy does. He's a little gargoyle. His eyes definitely light up. I think he jumps.
I turn back
come out on Halloween like me. I'd warn you to stay away, but I want to see what happens.
Over here we have this massive illuminated jack-o'-lantern. It lights up. There's like different fiber optics in there. Looks like it changes colors. Now over here we have the 6-foot-tall animated diver. So he's gonna be $350. That thing is cool. Sounds like he's battling with Taco Bell. Now you got this pilgrim. He says, "I fog." No, it looks more like you smoking one there, buddy. He's got, is that a blunderbuss or is this a plunger? What's going on? Oh, he shoots at like the crowd, I think.
My vengeance will be swift and true.
$400. They have this archway. You have these ravens, and it says Nevermore Academy. They have carvable fake pumpkins. I didn't know they made carvable ones. That's interesting. Yeah, it's kind of like a plastic foam. Some more doormats. We have one of a pumpkin over here, and these are gonna be different LED projectors. So you can have a skull that you can project on a wall, or this like Grim Reaper ghost. They have a 15-inch witch's cauldron or a 3-foot-tall lighted stacked skull. And there's the Wednesday animatronic. And then also Cousin It. He just kind of moves a little bit, does the Addams Family theme song. We have some more little weird animatronics from Wednesday.
I see the world as a place that must be endured. And my personal philosophy is kill or be killed.
I'm excited for season 2.
Don't mess with me. This kid has got claws and I am not afraid to use them.
Instead of a spinning globe, you have a spinning skull, and it's got the different continents on it. Over here, Thing Light light bulb. And then over here we have Thing, I think, trying to turn on a radio. Then we have Thing on some books.
There's a good chance I'm just enjoying myself.
So, oh God, what the Okay, was not expecting that. There's a spider that jumps out. If you don't want to put a candle inside your pumpkin, you can put a little light. So you can put that little light inside your pumpkin and it will illuminate. We have different light bulbs that you can get. So they have like some skeleton hands inside the bulbs. They have green versions. Here's some spider lights, and they also have bats, ghosts, and pumpkin lights. Over here we have the pumpkin carving tool set. These things never work. Don't buy them. They're terrible. And we got a little Cousin It animatronic. They have a skull inside here, and you're gonna hit this, and it looks like the eye lights up. There's like a little raven in there. Then we have a hand, Try Me, that just like crawls at you a little bit. I think it's got some gnarly nails. There's like a creepy little doll inside here. I'm nervous to see what it does. Oh God. Don't be pointing at me. That is not a Disney point there, doll. Then over here we have a Grim Reaper outside of a horse. And it looks like the lantern illuminates a little bit. On the book here it says the natural history of insects. It's gonna be a raven. You'll hit it. Oh, and look, even that lights up. Some standard matte black skulls. Here's a book set. It says Try Me. Oh, they just kind of open. Oh, that's kind of cool. They open up, and over here we have the Spellbinder's guidebook. It's motion activated, it looks like. They also have 3D bloody hands. $10. They have some little styrofoam gravestones. Then they have the little Halloween gel clings for your windows. So we have a dapper little skeleton right here, a glow-in-the-dark ghost, a glow-in-the-dark pumpkin, just some standard orange pumpkins, some trick-or-treat ghosts. This little witch says Happy Halloween. Then you have some spiders with spider webs, and you got some glow-in-the-dark bats. Then you have a haunted house with some ghosts with bow ties, and then just a classic family-friendly Happy Halloween gel cling. It's like you're ordering a bucket of chicken. You want a 5-piece, you want a 12-piece. They got a variety of skeleton body parts for you. A graveyard moss skeleton. Then they also have a graveyard pumpkin skeleton. And then down here, this could be a graveyard skeleton who just kind of creeps out of the ground. We have some window boards that says beware on it. We have assorted pillows. This one said spooked. This one says happy Halloween. Then we have this adorable little ghost. I'm gonna put him back over here. You need a 30-inch spider, they got that. You need a 50-inch one, or you need a 90-inch one, they got all this. Okay, I like these. It's a skeleton fence, so it'll look like that when you open it up. Then we have some little skeleton guys over here. These are just little 14-inch skeletons. Okay, that is a wrap on our Halloween trip adventure today. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
I love the family!
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things spooky and scary around the country. I'm always at all the shops searching for all the spooky items. So on that note, I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon. They also have a animated phone. Try me. They don't sell Hooterade here? What the heck? It's not working. I don't know what it is.